Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the United States of Chelsea, your stateside source for everything Chelsea FC. I'm Meezy, and I'm here with Tosh. Tosh is one of the co-founders of this channel, and he's making his podcasting debut. So, Tosh,
thank
how you feeling, man?
Thank you for the introduction. You know, I've been a fan of this podcast before I got on this podcast. Which is crazy because I helped a little bit, but we've been Chelsea fans. We started supporting Chelsea at the same time, I think. Right. What was that, 2008, 2009?
Nah, talking like 2007. Pretty close, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute.
But yeah, bro, you came up with the name the United States of Chelsea. Wanted to know, where did the name come from?
You know, it was the Club World Cup and like the amount of support I saw, even though we went up against some really big clubs, like the Brazilian clubs, for example. They had a lot of fans. It was still a lot of Chelsea supporters. And after we won it, it felt right. You know what I mean? Like, we got flags waving all over Philly and parts of America because we played there and we won the tournament. So. Yeah, I mean, it kind of came natural, honestly. And it wasn't that hard to come up with.
Nah, but the name, man, it's a good one though. How do you feel about the season? You know, so far, any bright spots for you?
Yeah, you know, I think because of the Club World Cup, the success of our Club World Cup and our run in the Conference League last year, I think might have hurt us. So we're like a victim of our own success in a sense. And we didn't really have a preseason. Our top players like played a lot of minutes. Colepalmer, for example. João Pedro has been playing a lot since he's can't come on. And I think he needs a rest. And I think Enzo's figuring that out. But we have a lot. We have some. And then obviously the center back situation. Center back with a Caldwell out. I didn't realize like how much we would miss Caldwell. He's actually our best center back, and I would like to say one of the better center backs in the league.
So, do you think we're sorted in the center back position? I know I see a lot of chatter on Chelsea Twitter and Chelsea Reddit. People saying we need a center back. I personally think we need a center back too. Mm-hmm. Do you think we're good there, or?
Yeah, we definitely need a center back. We're gonna live and die on that center back position, because outside of the game against Benfica, which was a terrible game, and we scored an own goal, we couldn't even score for ourselves, which is pretty disappointing. Garnacho did something, but like it was like a performance to forget, in my opinion. But we do need a center back, and like I said, I think Crystal Palace center back Gehi, I think he's the best bet. He's not tall, and I think we need height, and we need an aerial threat, because I think the Premier League teams figured us out, and I figured it out this season. And I didn't know this like from last season, but for this season, definitely, I think we're very in danger when it comes to like aerial attacks. Like if set pieces, I think we're susceptible. If we don't have like tossing or whatever, and teams are figuring out you can just long ball that first hit. And you get a lucky knock on it, you're in on us, and it seems to be working right now, and it's pretty sad to see, because we tend to concede like every game. It's actually concerning now. So it's like, and I think that I noticed that we conceded last year, but I think now it's more clear to injuries.
Yeah, well, I guess it's probably like a small sample size. We played like 6-7 games. We're conceding like every game right now, but do you think the red card has anything to do with it, or do you think we played 11-man too, we'd still be, conceding goals? What do you think?
It's just like it's a lot of like individual errors. Like we have too many players that are making bad decisions, and it's not even like they'll play bad the whole game, but they'll make one bad decision and it costs us the game. But I think the conceding part, I already, as a Chelsea fan, I could tell even last year we couldn't hardly keep a clean sheet, and we have Sanchez in goal, so it's like it's pretty difficult to keep a clean sheet already to begin with. And the center back situation was never like I think it was never sorted. And then Levi getting injured, that's always gonna be bad. Fofana got a concussion. Chalobah's been having like the worst 7-game run like that I've seen in a minute. And like it's pretty bad. But
Right.
I have a question. What other places on the pitch do you not like outside of the defense? We know the defense is bad. Is there anywhere else that you think that we need an upgrade?
Man, so we regressed 3 places, right? Well, 2 places in our attack. The left wing position, right, is definitely an issue, right? We got 2 young players, right? Garnacho, who's 21, 22, I don't know. We got Gittens, who's like around the same age, and I don't know. I think they're just 2 young guys who. What's that? Tyreek, right? But they're all like under 21. We just need some experience out there on the wing. Someone who can show those guys the ropes and just take the pressure off of them. And I know we'll get into like Gittens and Garnacho in a bit, but just to answer your question, the other spot is definitely the striker position, man, because Jal's great, right? And I know last season we played like with Nicholas Jackson without a. Did we have a backup for him last season?
A lot.
No, last season.
Oh, Guay.
Yeah, I mean, but he played like conference league games, right?
Yeah.
But Jackson was playing like majority of like the Prem games.
We played. So, I think we even played Tyreek.
And
Cuckoo. It was in Cuckoo. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough when you have like 5 players that legit could play for you, and then maybe a 6th player like Guehi who he can do something, like he can bring some energy at the end of the games when we have to give guys breathers. I like Guehi because he's gonna bring effort, he's gonna press, but outside of that, we're not gonna really get any production from that striker position, and we don't have the depth. I don't even know what they're gonna do in January. I'm very interested to see what they do.
Yeah, same here, bro. What I want to see with our team is consistency and just I want to see the guys like grow together. Because my thing is, if we're going to buy young players, right, I don't want us to buy them just to sell them next year. Like, what was the point of all that, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Madueke. Some people loved him, some people hated him, but now it's like, now that he's not with us, people love him. They're like, wow, like look what he's doing at Arsenal. So we had that player. If we just like believed in him and said, hey, like you still have a job here at Chelsea. Like we're not going to replace you with Esteval. Like you and Esteval can compete for this. Maybe he didn't want to compete too. Like I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but it just seems like you're going to Arsenal and you know damn well you're going to compete with Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
I feel like Esteval is probably a better person to compete with, right? Versus someone like Saka who's established. I don't know. What's your take on that?
My take is that Chelsea saw opportunities for somebody to get him, and we made money on him. So I'm like not mad at it because we've become like the FFP financial fair play gurus, which is like a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time because there's like guys like Omari Hutchison, Chukwuemeka, so many young guys we missed out on that actually had like really good talent that I would have loved to see. And Madueke now is that player. So I'm actually happy for him in his move to Arsenal. I think with that money we should have gotten like a real solid left winger, but it's pretty bad. And now we like even that Xavi Simons rumor, him coming to us, I think that would have helped a lot too because that would have been the backup for Cole, and Cole could have took a breather because that Xavi kid, man, he came into the league not looking terrible. You know, he was looking decent. That could have helped, but it's tough. Like with the left winger position, man, I don't know, man. I don't see it with like Gittens. Gittens is just like a pace machine. You know what I mean? Like he's a pacemaker, literally. Like all he does is run, and he doesn't have that much of an end product. And the Premier League is like, man, there's some athletes in the Premier League, so that running shit, like that running stuff, is not gonna cut every time. Garnacho, I think we got ripped off. I don't know why we bought Garnacho. I feel like I don't know. I feel like we got like bribed into buying him. I didn't understand it. Like, what was the point? But I think the left position, it's kind of cooked, and it's crazy because we had Sancho, and we were saying Sancho was garbage, but Sancho in those conference league runs and those cup runs, he was decent.
Yeah,
He's good against Europe,
and we had like a 25 million like buy clause, right? So he would have been a lot cheaper than Garnacho and Gittens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we spent like what 80 or even close to 100 on both of them combined.
Oh yeah, close to 100, man.
Yeah.
90.
Could have got Sancho for a quarter of that.
We got robbed. We definitely got robbed. But I mean,
but different style of players though. I don't know. Sancho kind of like slows the game down. He's more of a
exactly.
He's not as fast. He's not as, when you look at, because Neto kind of plays very similar to Garnacho and Gittens, right? So to counterbalance that, having someone like Sancho on the left, who's a bit more aware of like what's going on the pitch. Because I don't know if Neto knows if he knows what's going on the pitch. Because when he has the ball like head down, he's running. It kind of reminds me of Connor Gallagher.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't have both sides of the pitch playing like that. Like it's okay if Neto does it, but if Garnacho is doing the same shit, oh my god. And I'm gonna give Garnacho the benefit of the doubt. We have I think the mentality of our team is good. Like the players, I like the players. I think they all have that dog in them. You know what I mean? Like,
do they all though, or like do our key players have that dog in them? Because Caicedo's got it, Enzo Fernando's got it, Colepalmer's got it.
Yeah,
Reece James, Cucurella, like those are our key players, right?
Esteval
too, but Esteval, he's 18.
I know, but that kid's special.
He's special. I agree.
That kid. We saw him play in person.
We did.
He scored a goal and we didn't believe it. We were like, "What the hell? Like, there's no way he scored from that angle." We were just having our own conversation, and then we looked up and they're like, "No, he scored that." Like, that kid's incredible. Okay, so let's make some final predictions. Like, what do we think? Like, where do you see us at the end of the season? And then I'll give you my answer. Like, and you can go in depth if you like.
Yeah. End of the season, I think, where I actually think, being subjective, I think we're going to finish somewhere in the top 6, right? Hopefully 5th can get us a Champions League spot. Do I think we're going to go far in the Champions League? I think we'll advance out of the group or the league phase and go to the knockouts. I don't know how far we'll go. Maybe we'll get knocked out. I mean, it all depends on matchups, but
it depends on.
I can see us going to like, I don't know, the last 16.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we win one of the domestic cups. We win either the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, but I don't know. That's how I see our season going.
What would be like the bare minimum you would need for this season to be?
Bare minimum?
Yeah.
Qualifying for the Champions League again, because that's just what we do.
No trophies. We just got to get the Champions League.
It's sad to say, but if we make it to the Champions League again, I will be satisfied. But I want to see us competing for the title next season, right? This season, to me, it's already a write-off. I don't think we're competing for the title, but I want to see us finish strong, and finishing strong is being in the top 4, top 5, and then next season we go again and we make that charge for the top. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, ideally top 5 finish. I don't care for the Carabao Cup. So win or lose on that one, it would be nice if we get it. But if we get the Carabao Cup, I'll need something like the FA Cup to go with it. My only fear is the way Enzo manages. He is going to play our best players for the most important games. And I feel like though that Carabao Cup will probably mess around and lose, potentially to like inferior team, if Enzo doesn't put the strongest squad out, and I wouldn't even be mad if he does it. Honestly, at this point, where our guys are falling off like, falling like flies like everywhere, like, and it'll be tough to see us lose that Carabao or FA Cup. But I think once the FA Cup starts, I think the FA Cup starts in January, right?
Yeah, it should start in January.
Like something like that. Yeah, December.
Yeah.
January. So by then we'll get a better understanding of where we fall in the Champions League and in the Premier League overall. I think we could play well against the European teams. I think even Bayern Munich, we played well. We just shot ourselves in the foot too many times.
We did. We could have walked away from that game with a draw. Or even won if we were smarter. And we had a lot of chances.
We did.
Like I don't know what our XG was like off the top of my head, but we had a lot of chances. Like we just weren't clinical enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I know we only got a few minutes left. So I want to ask you real quick, what are your thoughts on Enzo Maresca?
Damn.
Are you Maresca in?
I've been a Maresca inner, man. I'm an inner Maresca. Inside of me is Maresca. Oh, yo, okay. Let me just.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. I don't get it. Like, I never understood. Even last season, I understood why people were saying Maresca out. But I'm like, you guys didn't even give this guy a full season. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, Chelsea fans are a bit too spoiled, and I don't think
a lot of Chelsea fans didn't give Poch even like a game where they were like, I want this Spurs manager away from my club.
Yeah, well, even Poch, I didn't feel that way either. Like I understood at certain points there was like some things he would just do that were just completely idiotic, but like, man, I think we finished top 6 that season.
6? Yeah.
Cool. We went from Tuchel, Potter,
Lampard.
Did Lampard? But it was like short. It was very short.
It was like 5 games. But
yeah, it was like
a caretaker man.
Yeah. I don't count that. And then we went to Poch, and then to Enzo, bro. We saw 4 managers since 2023, 2022. Yeah. I mean, we're seeing something out of it, but
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. I mean, we still got the badge for 4 years on the chest, so people are gonna be pissed off.
We witnessed it live, baby.
we were there, but yeah, people are gonna be pissed off. But hey, man, like Chelsea has a chance, bro. We just need to tie up that defense, and I think we got a center back situation. Man, I don't know any tall center backs we should get that can be available. That's the problem. We need a tall center back. Simple and plain.
Is that guy who plays for Bournemouth tall? Sensei? Because he's been killing it out there. And guess who else has been killing it? Petrovic.
I know. Petrovic.
Chelsea goalie.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, bro.
You should watch Strasbourg games. They're really good.
Strasbourg. See, that's what we've become now. We have to watch Strasbourg games to see who's coming to Chelsea and who's going to improve our squad next season.
Yeah, I think Penders will be good, but like I don't see the hype personally.
Yeah,
I like Moreira and the striker. We're gonna get him. He's coming in. That's why Gue's not gonna. That's why Gue's probably not gonna play because that striker's gonna.
I heard that.
I'm a guy.
Yeah, bro. Quick thoughts on the Liverpool game on Saturday. What are your thoughts on that?
We're at Stanfield, right? Is it at Anfield?
I think it's at Anfield.
Oh man!
Check real quick.
If it's at Anfield,
they lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, so they did. They're looking bad right now, but yeah, okay. It's at Stamford. It's at Stamford Bridge.
Oh, it's at Stamford Bridge. Okay.
Yeah, it's at Stamford Bridge.
But it's not like Stamford Bridge is like a ground that opposing players or fans are afraid of.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll be happy with a point. If we win, I'm gonna talk that shit for like a day. Because right now Chelsea's in a little bit of turmoil not internally, but physically. What do you say?
I'm with you on that, bro. I'll be happy with the point. If we win, it's a miracle. But I don't know. Part of me, I see a loss, and I don't want to sound pessimistic, but I'm just like, Liverpool lost 2 in a row, and I think they rested Salah in the Champions League, where he came off the bench, so he's going to be ready. Yeah, I don't know. When you expect Liverpool to lose, they usually come out and turn up, and I might even, sad to say, I might even captain Salah on my fantasy team, knowing that he's playing us.
GG, man. GG.
But I think like we're almost at time.
Yeah, man. Hey, up to Chelsea, man. We just gotta win. We just gotta get something, man.
Yeah.
London's blue.
London's blue. Up to Chelsea, baby. Tosh, it's great having you. Catch us next time on episode 3 on United States of Chelsea. Thank you guys, and up to Chelsea.
Up to Chelsea.